Thaamuz is back with a full-on upgrade, burning brighter, hitting harder, and looking deadlier. Now that his Revamp's live, let's jump into his full skill guide and check out what the new Lord of Lava can really do. Starting with his passive, Grand Lord Lava. Every time Thamuz swings his weapon, there's a chance that lava energy erupts beneath the enemy after a short delay. That chance ranges from 10% to 60% depending on his lava rage. If Thamuz's attack doesn't trigger lava energy, he builds up more lava rage. In other words, the longer lava energy doesn't activate, the higher the chance it will trigger on his next attacks. The rest of his passive effects remain the same as before. While Thamuz's Scythes are away, he gains bonus movement speed. After retrieving them, his next basic attack becomes enhanced. That enhanced basic attack slows the enemy and guarantees a lava energy eruption beneath them. This passive alone makes every fight feel like stepping on landmines you didn't see coming. Now onto skill 1, Molten Scythes. It works almost the same as before, but now its hit detection and dragging effect are smoother and more reliable. When cast, Thaamuz hurls his Scythes forward, damaging the first enemy hit. If multiple enemies are bunched together, they'll all take the damage. Enemies caught in the Scythes area are also slowed and continuously damaged over time. After a short delay, or if Thamuz moves too far, the Scythes automatically return to him like a boomerang. You can still manually recast the skill to pull them back earlier, or simply walk over them to retrieve them. On their way back, the Scythes slightly drag and displace enemies in their path, giving you extra crowd control. Overall, it's still the same iconic skill, just smoother, cleaner, and more effective. Next up is his skill 2, Chasm Crumple. The skill itself hasn't changed much, aside from a smoother, improved jump animation. When used, Thaamuz leaps to a targeted area, dealing damage to all enemies, and slows them down for 2 seconds. If skill 1 is active, when you cast his skill 2, the Scythes will immediately return to Thaamuz, and skill 1's cooldown resets on the spot, letting you unleash even more pressure in fights. Finally, we come to Thamuz's ultimate, Cauterant Inferno. When activated, Thaamuz erupts into an empowered state, damaging all nearby enemies while granting himself a set of powerful buffs. First, his lava rage is instantly maxed out. Second, he gains a fiery aura that continuously burns enemies within range. Third, he receives a boost to maximum health points and attack speed. And fourth, every hit from his basic attacks or skill 1 restores a portion of his HP, which greatly enhances his sustain. Overall, this ultimate turns Thaamuz into a relentless battlefield juggernaut, able to heal through combat while overwhelming anyone caught in his Inferno. As for his combo, it remains mostly the same as before. Start with skill 1 and make sure it hits. Then use skill 2 to close the distance, then follow up with an enhanced basic attack. Once you're in range, activate his ultimate to fully power up. From there, cast skill 1 again, recall it quickly for another enhanced basic attack, and keep striking relentlessly until the enemy goes down. This sequence keeps the pressure constant, allowing Thaamuz to dominate the fight from beginning to end. Now, what makes the new Thaamuz a threat? First is his strong early game presence. With his passive dealing true damage, even tanks struggle to withstand his pressure. Second, his sustain has improved significantly, allowing him to survive longer during extended team fights. And third, his ability to push lanes is faster than ever. Leave him unchecked and your turret will be gone before you realize. In short, give Thaamuz a little space and he'll turn it into a blazing disaster for the enemy team. But don't worry, because Thaamuz is not totally unstoppable. Ranged heroes can kite him all day, and heavy crowd control completely ruins his fun. If he's stunned, he can't heal, can't chase, nor terrorize. So yes, crowd control is Thaamuz's fire extinguisher. Now let's move on to his builds. The core items for Thaamuz are Corrosion Scythe and War Axe, giving him the attack speed, slow effect, and extra damage he needs to stay threatening. From there, pick up Queen's Wings and Oracle to boost survivability and enhance his regeneration. For the final slot, go with a situational defensive item based on your opponents. By this point, Thaamuz isn't just a fire demon, he's a tanky one, and that makes him twice as annoying. As for his role, he can either be in EXP or as a jungler. For EXP Lane, go with the fighter emblem with these talents. Pair it with Vengeance to punish enemies while soaking up their damage. If you're playing him as a jungler, stick with the fighter emblem, but switch to these talents for better scaling. It's straightforward. One setup lets you dominate in lane, the other turns you into a jungle powerhouse. In the early game, focus on keeping Thamuz's lava rage stacked before engaging enemies. This maximizes your chances of triggering lava energy right from the start of a trade. Building attack speed early is also ideal, since it lets his passive activate more frequently. Whenever possible, use skill 1 followed by the enhanced basic attack to poke and pressure your lane opponent. As the match progresses into the mid and late game, your focus should shift more toward defense and control. During objective fights, your priority is to zone out the enemy core, making it easier for your team to secure the Lord or Turtle. Think of yourself as the bodyguard. Your role is to pressure and disrupt their star player, keeping them away from the fight so your team can take control. In team fights, be wary of heroes with strong crowd control. They can easily shut Thaamuz down and make him ineffective. Instead, focus on diving into squishy targets who have little to no escape options. Once you pop your ultimate, your role is straightforward. Burn down the fragile enemies while your team handles the rest. Remember, you're not here to be the hero. You're here to be the executioner. And that wraps up the new Thaamuz. Stronger, tankier, and deadlier than ever. So, what's your take? Do you think this version of Thaamuz is a true upgrade, a downgrade, or somewhere in the middle? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.